All right, welcome to the new episode. Today there's no whiteboard, but today I wanted to discuss with you again general store versus niche store. There was a lot of questions, and today I got the question from someone that has a cosmetic store, and maybe sales are not that good. So let me go and repeat everything that I know about general store versus niche store. But before I do that, if you don't follow me on Instagram at shopify.now, you can direct message me and I can answer your question directly, personally, not my team, myself. I answer every single question for now. I answer personally. So, big question, to be or not to be, right? To have a general store or niche store. Well, first of all, like everything else in life, each store has advantages and disadvantages. And I would just go to disadvantage of a general store. I think there's many advantages, but just one disadvantage. I think the niche store has a more like cult following. If you manage to build a cult following, and I give you an example in a second, then in some cases, I have to admit, in some cases, niche store gonna be better. Let's take Kylie Jenner and Kylie Cosmetics. Obviously, she's a, whether you like Kardashian and Jenner or not, we're not talking about it right now, but she became the youngest billionaire, from what we know, for what the media reported, our youngest billionaire in the world, and she done it because she has a Shopify store called Kylie Cosmetics. So lip gloss and nail polish, I'm not sure. I know lip gloss, she's very popular. But you can go to Kylie Cosmetic. I'm not in that niche. So now, obviously, she has a cult following, but there's many factors that go into that. I mean, you're not gonna be having this cult following. It's not to say that she's better than you, but obviously, she had the help from the family and things like that. There is a lot of PR people that has very deep pockets, and she has deep pockets working on her PR and things like that. There's many things involved in Kylie Jenner's success. Now, but still, she built a niche store that's extremely popular and have a cult-like following. Now, if you just mere mortal like myself, and you just, especially if you just start, then obviously I'm gonna be talking about general store. In most cases, it is your best bet, general store. Why? Say you went into cosmetics, but you cannot sell in the same volume that you expected, and your sales are not good. And now you called yourself, let's say I went and I called Vic Cosmetics, right? So cosmetic don't sell. I want to sell fishing, hunting, so I bring a fishing rod and fishing reel, and I sell it in a store called Vic Cosmetic. Ridiculous, right? For that reason, you want to have a store with a general name, like discount, online discount mart or something like that. So then within that store, you can create as many passion collections as you want, right? And you can promote collection. You pivot. If fishing doesn't sell, or let's say hunting doesn't sell, hunting season stopped, and the spring came, like now spring coming, good time to sell fishing, so you went to fishing. And then maybe you have cross fitness, what is pretty much evergreen niche, because people go into a gym to do cross fitness. So things like that, you can pivot. That's my recommendation. Now, if you already have a niche store, obviously some people said, I already have a niche store. Sorry, I didn't hear your message before, so I opened a niche store. What should you do? So I mentioned those things before, right? With a case with Kylie Jenner. So you go to her site if you have a cosmetic store, and you go through every single items. You write down everything that she sells. I mean, you record the shape of bottles. If it comes to nail polish or lip gloss, literally all the colors that she's selling, all the bottles, to the bottle shape even, you know. What is her first item? You can sort items in Shopify by bestsellers. So you will look and see what is her bestseller. Okay, number one item. Then what is a complementary item? You look at her collection. What is not item number 2? What is item number 3? What is item number 4? Number 5? You know, so you look at the whole lineup and you literally write down, if like I said, colors and shapes and everything. Then you go to AliExpress and you find, you put a lip gloss, and when you have a search result, you sort those search results by number of orders. That's already, make sure that you sell in only hot selling items. If AliExpress have hundreds or even thousands of certain lip gloss sold already, so you know that, because people buying on AliExpress from around the world, you already know that that lip gloss gonna sell because 1,000 people before you bought. So then what you do, I do not recommend you import anything to your store that has a feedback less than 4.7 out of 5 stars. Why? Because it's a crappy product. You're gonna stuck up with enormous amount of customer service return refunds. Believe me, you don't want that. So 4.7 at least, better 4.9. Maybe you can find, in addition to that, a free e-packet to United States, Canada, maybe Australia. UK doesn't have e-packet, and New Zealand doesn't matter because you send by just registered Chinese email. So those, some people that start, they start with those 5 countries, big 5, that's how you call them. And you can sell to some European countries as well. Shipping is pretty fast. Now, so you understand, this is how you ethically spy on her store, because it's not secret that Kylie Jenner selling cosmetics, right? So remember, again, the shortest path to success is replicate somebody else's success. And you take somebody like Kylie Jenner, you can go to other 5-6 stores that occupy the best niches there. And you go to, do you think they have Facebook ads? Do you think they have Instagram ads when she's selling $1 million per month? Yeah, you bet. So you go and look how she advertised. You copy, write down all the posts, copy all her posts without literally stealing the content. You just maintain the same style, the same color, everything same. And obviously you found already on AliExpress very similar lip gloss on nail polish or whatever. So this is just a small portion of what I teach in my blueprint tutorial. First of all, if you're absolutely new, click on the link in bio and download like 5-page guide, basic guide for making money on Shopify. Start with that. Then go and dedicate 1.5 hours, watch my webinar, it's more detail. Now after that, after you watched all of that, ask me, come back and ask me a specific question. Now if you watch all of that, you're gonna ask me better question, and a better question warrant better answers, right? If you're already in business, don't be too cocky. You think, oh well, you know, I already have a store. Well, just because you have store doesn't mean anything. I receive 100 messages and people with many years of experience making mistake that it's a first grade mistake, right? So what I told you now, that people don't even know this. That's how you do this, how you spy, ethically spy, how you replicate success. They have no idea what to do. So ask me a question. If you know anyone that wants to make money online with Shopify, tag that person, refer them to this guide, link in bio. You know, maybe somebody already has a store but struggling. Say, go to see this Vic, this guy Vic, and I'm here for you. My answer, general questions you can ask, and I always answer for free personally to help you. And I'll talk to you in the next episode.